Hello, everyone. I would just like to share something that has been on my mind over the weekend, and that is talking about one of the bad words of education, which is assessment. Um, Assessment, for some reason, strikes the fear of God into persons who are given an opportunity, and I'm saying given an opportunity rather, to showcase what they have learned or garnered over the duration of a course or a term or semester, if you will. But it seems as though it's almost like a death sentence. In our Jamaican context of education, um, why is it so hard for persons to get through the process of an assessment? And there might be varying reasons. Perhaps they have not been simulating that experience throughout the coursework or the time of the course or courses. And that would be on the part of the facilitator to really walk them through the process that everything that you do here is going to be the same thing that you're going to be required to go through those same experiences when when there's a grade needed to be assigned to your course or to your name. There's also the flip side. So it's not blaming the lecturer or the teacher, but there's also the side of you, the learner, taking the onus to go and see what you're supposed to be assessed on and prepare yourself accordingly. So, in my context of music education, if you're required to do scales, present your pieces or technical studies, also include inside singing, orals, or anything that is, on spot or improvisation, then you should prepare yourself accordingly. You know, what are the tools or what can I do? There are instances where people go to functions or workshops or professional development and look at how it's done by practitioners who are there and there in the field. But sometimes it works on the flip side. Instead of motivating, it's almost like it demotivates. You say, "Why? This has somebody else sounds so good. When me I got sound like that, depression." But it's not supposed to work like that. You're supposed to see how it works and try it for yourself. And I mean, there's no one way of learning things. That's why we have differentiation, and we also have variation of learning styles. And well, there's no one learning style that fits all. So I would encourage that we take on this aspect of assessment not as a life-threatening or the end of your career, but really to showcase what you have learned and show mastery, show understanding of content, show your practical application, and just present that. What I would encourage persons also to do is that get others around you. So you're used to, like, say, for example, a panel of persons assessing you or critiquing your work. So you're used to that. So at the end of the period, when someone like me come in as an external person, then it's not like all hell breaking loose. People forgetting themselves. If you want to have a nervous breakdown, no. Just relax, breathe, use the opportunity to showcase what you have and what you can do as a learner. And that's supposed to be the reason for assessment. Assessments are supposed to really help you. And I mean, it's not supposed to be at the end. It's not an end of a period thing. Assessments should be ongoing. So those are thoughts, to encourage you. If you have fear of assessments or fear of someone new coming into your space to look at what your work is or what you have been doing, just be prepared for that. What you need to do, Know what you don't know and work on it. Take some time. I always tell some of my students when I was lecturing that don't put aside 2 hours to study on the weekend. No. Do a 5 minutes here, do a 10 minutes there, and you'll see wonders. Just take a little time, tap into your work. It's your development really. So it only makes sense for you to do the work and enjoy the process. So it's not like you're doing a robotic challenge to see how much you have swatted, but really how much you have learned and how much you understand what has been presented to you in content. So those are my thoughts. Assessments are not a bad thing, Just take it on. Look forward to assessments because they're supposed to help you grow. Yeah.